Good morning. How's that for a beautiful sunrise? I know it doesn't look as good. It gets washed out with the sun, but it's beautiful, trust me. It's just before 8 o'clock. I'm leaving camp. I didn't really get out of bed until like 7:15, 7:20. A little slow. Had a restless night again. Didn't sleep very well. Maybe from 10 to 1 was really good sleep. After that, it was intermittent. About 4 or 5 o'clock, I started feeling itching on my face, and you can see my lip is swelling up. It's something I've had all my life. It's like an allergic reaction. So I don't know if I ate something I usually don't, or I came in contact with something. But I took a Benadryl at 5, and I took a little after 5, and another one at 7:15, 7:20 when I woke up, because I felt it. So I'm trying to stave it off. I have another one in my pocket. I'll probably take another one when I get down the gap. I don't want to get too stupid stepping down the rocks. I've got about a 1,200 foot descent, I believe, to get to Unicoi Gap, and then I can get to the road, and there I can get picked up and go to the shelter. So I don't know, it seems like everything is compiling to tell me I got issues. Well, I know I have issues. The knee is sore. Feels a little better now because I'm starting out. I got the compression sleeve on, but it's still hurting on the inside a lot. Not so much yet. I haven't really done much. When I step down, I'll feel it more. Got a slight uphill now. We got to go over this peak, and then I think we go down, hopefully. I don't want the down, but I need the down to get where I'm going. So yeah, it wasn't quite so windy last night as it has been the nights before. It was a little breezy. It was a constant blow through the tent, and it was cold, but definitely not as cold as it's been before. I believe the weather service said it was going to be in the 40s. Pack is feeling great. It's getting lighter and lighter. I have less water today as well, and obviously some food has been eaten up, so I know I'm below 25 pounds, definitely. But it doesn't bother me really. Started out with my fleece. I know I'm going to get a little warm, but then there's descents, and we're still in the shadows of the sun, so I figure it'll be chilly. I won't bother probably stopping to take it off unless it gets really, really warm, but I think I'll be good for now. But you see some of the trail. I just made it over the first hill, or the first descent, and now I'm going over the second one. Everyone's looking forward to getting to Unicoi Gap because a lot of people are getting picked up. Plus, yesterday there was trail magic there, and everyone, or I don't know, I'm assuming it's just a rumor, but they're all anticipating trail magic being there today. So, motivates hikers for food. So, I don't know why they suspect that trail magic will be there today, but I didn't really talk. I just heard everybody talking about it. Good morning. So I made it over those 2 climbs now. It looks like I'm going downhill. I could see my lip is still a little swollen. I may pop that out of the Benadryl. Hopefully that'll stave it off. Sometimes it gets really bad. It looks like I've been in a fight and beat up. If it gets really, really bad, it'll actually close my eye on whatever side it swells up. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely take another Benadryl at the bottom. And when I get to the hostel, maybe I'll take one too after a shower or before. I'll see how bad it gets. If this is as bad as it gets, then hopefully I staved it off, but it usually gets worse, then gets better. Yeah, it's a little rocky in some roots, but it's downhill. It's a pretty good grade, so I'm taking it slow, favoring my right leg so I can give the left leg a little break. The right leg is also was hurting last night a little bit, probably because I'm using it more. My stride isn't natural because I use my left leg more. I'm a lefty, I'm a power leg, so I usually tend to go to that one for a big up or a big down. And now that it's sore, and since the injuries, I've been trying to baby it, but it's just not natural. So a lot of times it doesn't feel right, or the timing isn't good where the rock is, or the ledge you have to step up or down on. So anyway, I'm rambling on about that too long. Anyway, yeah. So, still going on. Still that beautiful sunrise right behind them with the mountains. There you go. There you can see. Beautiful bright orb. Okay. Good morning. Been walking for about 15 minutes or an hour or so. I can hear the traffic down below, so I know I'm getting close to the gap. Yeah, you can hear a car, so I'm getting close. It's a rock scramble here. It's all downhill. The last couple hundred feet have all been rocks, and some of them are wet, and there's a lot of leaves, so you slip on them when you step on them. Like that. Okay, let me put this away so I don't kill myself. And here's my first clear view of the parking lot. I can see there's a van there, and it looks like someone tenting. I don't know if they're doing trail magic or they stayed there overnight. I guess we'll find out. Good morning. It's 11:30. I'm here at the Green Dragon Hostel. Very nice. Wearing my stylish outfit. I thought they were dragons, but they're actually reindeer. That's why I picked them. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Just was in the bunkhouse, took a shower. Feel great. I brought a bunch of Georgia with me, so it's now down the drain. I'm clean. Feel great. Feeling good. Looks like I caught the lip in time. I may just pop another Benadryl in a little bit. I'm gonna go visit the common area that there is here. Unfortunately, there's more rocks to go over, but luckily they're mostly flat. Knee is at a dull ache. Good morning. It's 11:47 here at the Green Dragon. I'm in the common area. It's just a nice all around room here. Took a shower, got on some loaner clothes, hopefully my laundry will be done. The owners are out making pickups or drop-offs, I guess, to drop people off at a slack packing. Happy to be here. Just took another Benadryl. My lip is going back down, so I think I got ahead of it. Doesn't look that bad. Just a little swollen. Looks like I had a fight with someone who punched me in the face. In the lip. I got a fat lip. So the knee is actually not that bad in terms of it's been worse. But it is painful when I'm walking. Today it was about 1,300 feet down. Really hurt, a lot of slippery parts with rocks and some mud and water, and there's leaves on everything, so they get slippery. Without my trekking poles, I would have face planted or fallen several times. They saved me a lot. Probably at least 4 times just this morning that I can vividly remember. So anyway, I've decided that I'm gonna not attempt a through hike, obviously. It doesn't matter whether I want to or not. The reality is I'm not going to be able to do it. The knee's not going to allow me to. But before I blame all these excuses and things like that, you know, and ER, early riser, and other people, I'm not in the mental state to do this. I can do the physicality. It's the other stuff. It's the pain that is really distracting me, and I don't feel comfortable, nor do I want to continue to walk on it and hurt, because it's not enjoyable. It's not fun. So what am I out here for? Why am I hurting myself or torturing myself to walk? The goal of doing the through hike is not so important to me or burning inside me that I'm willing to deal with that pain every day while walking. So I don't think I'm done with the trail in the sense of, you know, I should make plans right now. I got so much going on in my head. But I'm coming to the realization that this is the inevitable. Obviously, there's other factors. I'm missing stuff at home.
Obviously now I have this allergic reaction. I don't know, it's spring. Am I allergic to something in the air that's causing this? Or is it something else? I ate 2 things I've never eaten before yesterday that I could think of. Am I allergic to something that was in there? I don't know. But it just feels like it's not happening. It's just not happening. So I have to accept responsibility and say it's me. It's a lack of mental toughness or preparedness to go. Factor that with the knee and the other issues that I've had. And obviously home, I'm definitely missing family and home and, the comforts of life. It's great to have hot running water and food when you want it. But I like the hiking. I do. I love the physicality. I hate sitting in my tent 14 hours at night though. The nights are so long. They go on forever to me. That's the really down part. I like camping. I like being in my tent, but it's just such a long night. But the pain of walking and the dull ache, and then it progresses. It started out with a dull ache, and it just gets worse. The knee definitely looks swollen to me. Feels very warm on the inside. That's not scientific though, but that's it. So that's what I'm doing. Tomorrow I was going to take a 0 anyway. There's supposed to be rain tonight. It looks a little better now. It looks like the rain might not be as bad, or may be further up north. I'm not sure, but they're still predicting rain tonight to tomorrow. So I have a friend who I've gone hiking with before, who is going to come here. We're going to meet for lunch anyway. He is now going to give me a ride to the airport, and I'm heading home. I just purchased a ticket, so I will be heading home. So T Squared, thank you very much for doing that. I can't thank him enough. He's going way above and beyond what I would anticipate. I would have been able to get a ride home somehow. I could have called Ron or another shuttle driver and gotten a ride back to the airport eventually. But he really came through better than I can expect. I have a good life. I love being home. I do like that. But I like being out here. There's something about being in the mountains that is refreshing and renewing, and I still need that and want that. So I don't think I'm done. Slack packing is an option in the future. I'm going to go get a second opinion on the knee, get looked at again, see if there's something I can do to mitigate this, or at least offset it. Surgery is really not my go-to thing. I don't want it to be, but if that's where I end up, that's where I'll end up. But I don't think that's really for me. I think it's just when I'm doing these type of activities, it's just too severe for the knee. So maybe with less pack weight, more preparation, more working out, more strength in that side, I can offset this. And obviously I was able to do 60 something miles total, including the first trail. So I can go. Obviously I broke it up, but I just did 30 miles something miles consecutively. So I can do this. It's just the consecutive day after day after day that is obviously an issue. So that's it. I apologize to you guys. I appreciate you watching, all the support, the great comments, even the people on the trail. It's so great. People you don't even know offering to help you. I had the people gave me water yesterday. They didn't have to do that. Maybe they wanted me to help me lighten up their pack. I don't know. But it was just nice how everyone here is all with the same goal and supportive. If you don't have something and you need something, people offering you food, snacks, whatever you need. The people doing trail magic. I had my first trail magic today. Thank you, Mun. I had blueberry pancakes. I can't remember the last time I had blueberry pancakes, but I gotta say they tasted good because I was hiking, and everything tastes good when you're hiking almost. And it's just been a great experience, and I really do want to stay out here and hike, but not with the knee hurting the way it is. It's just not enjoyable. I am just up and down on emotions all day long, and it just stinks. So that's not the type of hike I want to do. I really don't want to slack pack. That's not the hiking I've ever done. But it may be, maybe just do sections like a day or two out. It can really lighten my weight up. With no food, much less food. Carry 1 day's food, 2 days food, and maybe get picked up and go to a hospital and let their knee get proper rest. The ibuprofen that I took last night, I don't know if it did anything. The knee felt a little better when I started today, but very quickly with that big down, it started hurting again, talking. So it does feel about the same. The brace, I don't know if it helps or not. I've heard different schools of thought. Some people say a brace is terrible for you. Other people say a brace is good for you. The doctor recommended a brace. I went with it, but I don't know if it helps or hurts. So that's it. I'll be heading home tomorrow. I'm gonna meet T Squared, head out for lunch, and then fly home from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. And that's it. So thank you so much. And I was lucky enough to get a ride into town, and I have my burgers now. Going to enjoy them.